Hey, hi, how you guys doing? My name is Psycho, and welcome back to Batman the Telltale series. We are now on episode 2, which I downloaded last night. Children of Arkham. And so we did episode 1. We didn't see episode 1, go back and watch that. But we are now starting this one, and then there are 3 more in this season. Then we'll be moving on to season 2, which has another 5 episodes. Like I said in the I think I said all this in the last one. So, I still have my Telltale account linked up, so it will tell us at the end my results compared to other people's. All that stuff is set up. Turn down the volume a little bit. Not the main volume, just the music, because it was pretty loud previously on Batman. It's kind of a quick rundown of the first one. If you want to see it in full detail, watch the
Revolution
other
is
2.
knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father
Absolutely
knew
not.
which hands to shake.
We don't take business
Don't you know
from
not
Sully.
to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. I'm hoping that all the choices I made in the last one carry over onto this one. I think they did, because I chose to arrest Sully, and I call him Sully, because that's what I know the voice of. I chose to arrest him instead of brutalize him on camera. So, and he did that. So that's good. Just the alleyway.
You don't have to do this.
Yeah.
Only you now, Master Bruce. I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us, but you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family, too. Don't forget that.
I mean, yeah, you are. I was
I've
gonna
been
say you're just the
dreading this
butler,
day
but
for
you are
nearly
part of the
2
family.
decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the
this-
papers.
Is this in the
I want to
comics?
hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible.
True.
That kind of money taints you.
Don't go to hell. I'm not.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately.
He'll grease the wheels of politics, Falcone was the muscle.
They both worked?
Thomas
Oh.
legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners.
Is it all
Nothing
this in the
happened
comics?
in Gotham without them knowing.
I'm the last to find
Falcone,
out.
the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
I do.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
What if it was a hit and not just a
If
simple
my father
mugging?
was that
If
deep
it
in
was-
crime, he would have had enemies.
If they're changing
fair
all this in this
assumption.
one, they might.
You don't
I don't know.
think
I haven't read a whole lot of the comics. I just
you
know the
always
basics.
said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
What if I was
I can
wrong?
recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
True.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Detective mode. Get the bat gadgets. Or not. Side alley. I honestly hate alley moves. These ones, it's just.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Ask him. He wouldn't tell the truth.
I
Send
take him to
jail.
jail. Just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
That can't be his name, is it? I highly doubt that.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
I'm liking some of these transitions.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Piece it together, detective mode.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Yeah, I would. Actually, I don't know.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want!
Nothing personal. Just business. He told me you had it coming.
Oh.
You don't have to do
I
this.
knew it was a hit.
It's making a mistake.
Falcone. Oh, damn.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Carmine Falcone is the cause, most likely. I'm not going to really put my finger down on that, but I'm going to guess. Actually, I'm gonna say I doubt that. It wouldn't be that simple. I don't know what to think, to be honest with you.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
I know that guy.
Don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last
I
time we
wonder if
brushed
he's gonna
shoulders with
turn into
Falcone, the press made us pay.
Two-Face in this one.
At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should
I'll
at
tell him
least
the
know
truth.
what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's
Wow.
why I have to speak with him.
I was gonna say that's what I
I
want
have to know
find
for
out.
sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I was gonna tell
Sorry,
you.
Harvey. I was going to tell you.
Tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say...
Oh, you shot me in the...
Some of
no,
us police
you tried
support
shooting
you,
me.
despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
You're one of the ones who shot at me. Actually, not
Keeping
me, but
Falcone
Batman,
in the
but technically
infirmary.
me.
He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
We're lucky to have him.
Whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
I was gonna say he's
All
a
right,
freak. keeping
Falcone's
everything
inside.
off my back.
Say what
but-
you gotta say. We'll be out here.
All right. Episode 2. Children of Gotham, I think. Yep. Arkham. Children of Arkham. Why Arkham?
The hell?
Good morning.
Bruce Wayne?
Break his toes.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son.
I realize that. That's the
Yeah,
point.
that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Tell me what you know.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family.
Not how it
I
works.
thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party.
Watch
Maybe
it
I
out.
should have spelled it out.
Watch it, Falcone. I still see some unbroken bones.
Tough guy, eh? I bet you came to kick some answers out of me, huh?
If I
Your
have to.
father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do.
Not when you're in jail.
God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Fuck you, because you called me Uncle Carmine. Carmine. Hurt him.
I'm not here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer for what you've done.
Of course. You'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you?
We'll get the truth.
Dent has plans for you. Gordon, too. I won't rob them of that.
Good boy. Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. And if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it.
So you took him
Until
out.
you hired an assassin to take him out.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Oh, shit!
They're waiting for you in hell!
I thought you were a decent cop.
The bastard had to die.
It's not how it works.
Hands in the
Wait,
air!
what's on her
down!
mouth?
Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
I needed answers. Stupid bitch took them from me. There was something on her mouth, though, like a scar.
We are in deep shit.
Has some white smoke.
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This
Maybe
close,
something
we
was
were
wrong.
this
Ooh,
close.
maybe it wasn't scratches.
I
Maybe it was
don't-
like
I don't
poison or
know.
something like that.
I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Straight.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
I thought that meant something else.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Neck.
Fresh injection site.
I knew it.
That doesn't look like blood.
And then the stuff around her mouth. Yeah, she
Her
I did have
veins,
some.
still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant.
Yeah, I believe you.
So foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Oz? Maybe, question mark?
Cobblepot said something similar.
Indeedly do, he did.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Found some needle
I found
marks.
evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Why?
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Not now.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Her lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held.
I'm not.
Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Didn't you hear me? I said no comment.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me.
No, you're gonna
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison.
I'm not confirming anything.
A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use.
True.
Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just
no deal, Ricky.
give me something to run with.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Stupid reporter bitch. I don't like her. I don't like reporters. I mean, I don't like reporters who are like that, like constantly bugging and bugging and bugging. They're just so annoying. I hate them. And I realize when I say I hate reporters, like a reporter who might be watching this, like I'm not saying necessarily you just because you're a reporter. I mean like the stereotypical ones that are just bugging and bugging and won't shut the hell up. They won't lay off. Gotta hate those people.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell.
Coincidental is that 98%?
In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals.
It is kind of ironic.
Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Wasn't justice.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with two of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Even I could have done that.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Weird. Weird? Dangerous, but weird.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
It's the one Montoya got kind of like told
Both
her,
compounds
like, you can do
seem
anything.
stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
So they were
What
big
could the
brain.
creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight
It
them
would
for
create
you.
chaos.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in
Scarecrow?
position to
Question mark?
triangulate Cobblepot's location.
I'm betting it's something to do with Scarecrow or something like that. If anyone. Let's look for his phone symbol. I think that's what it said. Oh, I found it.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
Huh? Oh, there's multiple. Okay. No, it's probably over here. Yep.
Bring me her head.
Whose? Vicky? I mean, fine by me. I'm kidding. Still.
Yeah, don't you go. You'll be the right head. Right.
Oh. Wait. Oh, I was gonna say, is that like Wayne Tower? No, I think Wayne Tower's on the left.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Ooh, we finally gonna get action? Finally, the first episode barely had any action. Who's that guy? That's a big dude. Listening device?
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Sneaky.
You lot, come check out this office.
I don't know why it's so choppy.
We're in. I don't know. Please. Names. Hey, you can help me, or you.
Who's that big
Let
guy?
him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider.
True,
As a
still.
show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Oh, why I said that.
You're going to attack the mayor? That's not going to happen.
Attack? Absolutely not. Mayor Hill's role has been decided. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it.
Oh, you're a good
So
employee.
sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Bye. Ooh, you're a big dude.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Ooh. You're gonna have to... Oh, he left quick. How are they gone?
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Stacked deck. Probably a bar or something like that. Good morning. Actually, good evening.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
No.
I really think he'd show up here. In here?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selina Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selina, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes?
No.
Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the
Nice to
low-lying
meet you.
type.
Nice to meet you.
Frank. Yeah. Funny seeing you here. So much in the papers.
He hasn't seen
Whole
me.
other thing, meeting the man in real life. You're shorter than I thought you would be.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. But whatever.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me.
No, I wish I was.
You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
We'll fight this
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
Sort of revolution.
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
If Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together?
It's work.
After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special.
So you're
You
a
and
bitch. So you're a hoe. Good to know.
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Bar fight.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Hello to him too. Choose a catchy tune, will you, Frank? Bill? Frank was the other guy.
Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Let's work this
Gentlemen, please. Sit. Have a drink. Let's work this out like civilized people.
We're done talking.
Ooh! Nice punch. And kick. It was good. Good bar fight. Ooh! Teamwork. Ooh, that's not good. The bar. Ooh.
Not done yet.
I realize that. Almost up.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Ooh! That was cool. Now I got two. Ultimate move. Ooh, that was awesome.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
We should probably go, but...
Come on, this way.
Quick, check the alleyway.
You see anything?
Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
I think so.
Yeah, we're alone.
No. Just record.
Move.
No.
We should go.
You're with Harvey.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait.
Are we in this
Yes
together?
or no? Will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
I want one. I really want one of those.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
That's cool.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
Hill is setting me up. Penguin's gonna take a shot at me. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately.
Oh, I have a choice?
Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Here's the thing, like Batman would probably get the answers out of him quickly, like he said, but like I said, it would probably damage my reputation. Why would Batman be going after a Bruce Wayne matter? This is more of a Bruce Wayne problem, so I'm gonna choose to go as him. That seems more of a logical.
Bruce is the smart choice.
Logical choice. Because if I started being like, why are you doing stuff to Bruce Wayne? He'd be like, well, why are you worried about Bruce Wayne? What you worried about him or something like that? And then it might put two and two together. I don't know. It just seems like the better choice.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment?
What happened?
The mayor's doing debate
Why is
prep.
your scalp gone?
He really can't be disturbed right now.
Would you help me out?
I was really hoping you'd be able to help me out.
What the
Who knows? Maybe I could return the favor one day.
It seems you do have an appointment, Mr. Wayne. Silly me.
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
Answers.
This isn't a social call, Hill. I'm here for answers.
Well, well, straight to business. And I was going to have Deborah make you a martini. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A young man like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me?
Why attack me? Because of Dent and the campaign?
I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
He's dangerous.
Even if that's true, it's no excuse for Cobblepot's crimes.
I quite agree. It doesn't hurt to understand your enemy's motives. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career. and my rival has bottomless pockets.
What's your
now,
point?
if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping
Not
a
a
new
chance.
friend.
Not a chance, Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Well, you dropped on your head. When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
It's not how it works.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did. I'm the heavyweight, Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
The judges may bow, but the voters will burn you at the stake when I turn you in.
If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out of here.
You know Harvey is going to embarrass you out there.
Dent's campaign is on its last legs. Tonight, it hits the canvas.
It's you who's going downhill, and you're not getting back up. Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security at the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Alright then. The Incubant. I don't know how to pronounce that. Where are we going? Going to take down the Penguin? Going to do it as fast as we did Falcone? I doubt it. I bet Scarecrow, Penguin, and maybe eventually Two-Face will be working together. If Harvey does end up turning into Two-Face.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held.
It's gonna be hit.
I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. It must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
It's hard to hear.
To hear their crimes detailed, first by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Thank you.
Gotham District Attorney
There's nothing
Harvey
over
Dent
there.
appears to be hitting some...
Sorry, I didn't hear what you were saying.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Action scene.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce.
I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Why? What happened? Are you alright?
Me? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Oh, you mean because of this penguin threat? They have me in some back room until the debate begins. For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look, Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but my advisors are telling me that I need to... that I need to distance myself from you.
Why?
Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's not a very good optic.
Ouch, Harvey. Talk about a sucker punch.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability. But here's the thing, Bruce. Without your money, I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat. I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
Forget your campaign for a minute. The money won't matter if you're dead.
Yeah, well, until I am, it is still my primary concern. Listen, I hate to push you, but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce? Whatever it takes to save Gotham, that's what we wanted.
Sure, why not?
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face. I hope you can still watch the debate.
Foreshadowing.
No
Possibly.
matter what I have to say
Probably.
tonight, remember,
They wouldn't have said that otherwise.
You are always my friend.
That's 125% foreshadowing towards something, which you can probably guess what it is. If you kind of know what's going on, per se.
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
Hope so.
Hero is a lofty title. I hope I live up to it.
Could be tonight's the night to prove it.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really?
We're all on the same
You're gonna
side.
drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar.
Yeah, what?
Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Don't read too much into it. I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now aren't you glad I'm here?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
I
Good
see
evening,
where that was
everyone,
going.
and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City.
Oh.
This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hills and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home.